Well, hi, water signs. Welcome to Quickie Tarot. It's time for a weekly reading. So, this is for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Let's get started. So, universe, please tell us, what can they expect? What can our water signs expect to come up? What can they expect? Our water signs. Okay, let's we have here. Please give me more cards for this reading, universe. For our water signs, please. We have plenty of cards to get started, so we will. So, water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancers. The overall energy of this reading is the universe, the hangman, right in the middle, surrounds the whole reading. So this tells me that this reading may resonate for those of you who have been trying to seek advice from the universe for guidance. Well, the universe hears you. That's why this is surrounding this whole reading. All the blood is rushing to this person's head. This is what I call the card of enlightenment. So some of your answers could be here in this reading. Some answers could be just around you, so pay attention, okay? But the universe surrounds this whole reading. Up here in your highest energy, we have the Fool card. So water signs, the Fool card, this is about leaping into something. Leaping in without looking, with giddiness, fun. You know, it's like living in the moment. But sometimes now you run into trouble doing that because you find yourself at the edge of a cliff, about ready to go off. Because, see, this figure is looking up, they're not looking forward. And also, you know, there could be other people involved that follow you, that can go off the cliff with you. It is right next to the Four of Cups. So this Four of Cups is an offer that you don't want to take, okay? Your arms are crossed. This seems like something you've already gotten away from. It's a little bit similar to the air sign reading. It's like you've already gotten away from this energy of being frivolous and just living in the moment, living free, you know, and then finding yourself in a position you want to get yourself out of. So this energy, it's like maybe it wants to come back and you're not going to allow it because you've already walked away from it. This is the Eight of Cups. This is all in your highest energy. So the Eight of Cups is walking away from this offer, coming back, and the frivolousness of it, the carefreeness, leaping in without really thinking far enough ahead before doing so. So under the Fool card, we had the Queen of Pentacles. This is earth energy, so it could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, male or female. Could be in your chart or around the reading someplace. But this is about security and stability, groundedness. So it being under the Fool card, That's what you didn't get by doing that, is a total lack of security, stability. You were not grounded at all, and you walked away from that. It's right next to the hangman. So the hangman really wants to point that out. Also, the hangman really wants to point out that if this were to come back, you really need to turn it down. This energy that you've walked away from, you need to walk away if it comes back and wants to present itself to you again in that way, in this manner, is not good for you. You've just walked away from it, or are going to walk away from it anyway. We have the Page of Wands right next to the Hangman. This is like speaking your piece. This is like, you know, to me, it's right below the walking away. So to me, it's like you explain. I think whatever it was wants to come back, and you're like, no, wait a minute. I have a staff here of new beginnings. I need to do something different. I need to move forward, not backwards. And you just, you stick up for yourself. You guard yourself, and you hold that staff of new beginnings, and that's where you want to go, is forward. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Under that, we have the Knight of Wands. So part of that energy was this, in and out energy. Someone, it was fun while it was fun, okay? But then it became not so fun anymore, of whoever it was running in and out of your life. They might have been an earth sign. They might have. But it was, the Knight of Wands runs in and out, and it's like, it's just frivolousness, like with the Fool. It's all fun and games, but things changed. It turned out it wasn't that fun. We got the Sun card right next to the Knight of Wands. This Sun card is new beginnings, beautiful new beginnings with joy. Yeah, so moving away from that Knight of Wands, it's right under the Hangman, the universe, which is pointing this out, the new beginning, which is right in front of you. Joy, happiness. Next to the Sun card here, we had the Five of Swords, which is under the Page of Wands. This is something you're going to speak out about. It's like, no, I've already let this energy go. The Knight of Wands. You already let the Knight of Wands go. You're standing upright, and it's like, I'm not going backwards. And you're not. You're not going to go backwards. You're going to go forwards. We have the Hierophant here. There was no chance. So you're looking back at the Knight of Wands, okay, who really came between you and your joy and your happiness. That's how it ended up. It started fun and frivolous, but it didn't end up that way. And then we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant here, this is about moral values, traditional moral values, marriage, commitments, things like that. It's a very spiritual card. You did not see that in your Knight of Wands, okay? Male or female. You didn't see that. You didn't feel it. You knew it wasn't happening. So you're on guard. So it kind of puts you in this on guard, like, I don't want something in my life anymore that doesn't look like it's going to evolve into something more, okay? So the Page of Swords is part of your energy now, where you have your sword up to protect your own well-being. You know you want to move forward. You already know that. And you have this joyous new beginning coming up. We had the Devil card right above the Hierophant here. And the Devil card, this is the card for Capricorn, okay? But more importantly, the energy of that card is very non-traditional. It's like it's toxic. It's something you don't want, is being tied to somebody who does not bring the joy into your life. And this is something you're going to speak up about. That this energy here from the Knight of Wands, it was toxic to you. You don't want it anymore. You got the staff of new beginnings. You want to move forward from it. We have the Queen of Cups right above the Devil card. So in the walking away, this is in your highest energy. So you walked away from this relationship, and it took a lot of soul searching. So this is the only cup in the deck, and we are doing a water sign reading. So this card is for all of you, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You've taken a hard look at what had happened or transpired through all this. So this is the only cup in the deck that has a lid on it and little windows. Well, inside that cup are answers to love questions. And so this is part of why you walked away. You answered a lot of your own questions here. The universe has helped answer a lot of those questions for you. Probably about your happiness, why you're feeling so disconnected, and what do you want from life? Just questions like that. Well, you're able to figure out that this relationship over here with the Knight of Wands wasn't working. So you did have to say goodbye to that energy because it became toxic. Are there more cards for this reading for our water signs, universe? There's Cancer. Are there more cards for this reading? We got a couple more cards, and we have the Chariot and the Ace of Pentacles. So that's what it was all about. See, the Queen of Pentacles was over here. Remember? Security, stability. That's what it was lacking. That's what happened. There was no security or stability or groundedness at all in that relationship. And you figured out you need that. So the Ace of Pentacles, it came out right next to the Queen of Cups. That's part of your answers. This is what you need. You need somebody who can hand you stability, security, groundedness, and that you could hand them. This other relationship didn't have it. So that is what you want. That's what you need, and you know it now. So we have the Chariot card. This is the card for Cancer. But more importantly, it's about moving forward and moving forward at a fast pace, away from the toxic energy. So you speak out about it, you leave this Knight of Wands behind, and you're moving forward. And you're moving for this Ace of Pentacles is right above the Chariot card, right next to the Queen of Cups. You know what you want. And it involves having a relationship that can have the potential to move forward to something more. This one, you figured out, would not. So water signs, this was your reading, and thank you so much for watching Quickie Tarot.